So let's just chat today about things that you can do to solidify your recovery and to feel good about yourself in recovery. Now, before we go there, let's review, why is it that we feel like crap all the time? It's because we have chronic dopamine reward deficiency syndrome. It's because our brains are broken. Me brain don't work right. Literally, we have an imbalance of chemicals in our brain, whether it's endorphin, serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine. For some reason or another, things aren't right upstairs and we don't feel good. We always hurt, we always ache, we don't like crowds, we're not comfortable in our own skin. Till we take that first narcotic, till we take that first drink. And then we're ready to go dancing. Remember that regular person out there, that normie, that takes an oxy and they go home and go to bed, right? And then they say, well, I took 2 or 3 of those and they made me sick, so I flushed them down the toilet. We don't get that. We don't get that. Because you give me oxycodone, I go home and clean the garage. I'm ready to clean the house. And so when I got into recovery, I still felt like crap. I felt like crap most of the time. Matter of fact, I had one of my sponsees call me this morning and he said, when does the ahedonia leave? Ahedonia means feel like crap. When does it leave? He said, I've been clean 43 days. I wanted to laugh, but I couldn't. I said, okay, so what are you doing to change the way your brain is functioning? Because you don't have a drug problem, Nate. You don't have an alcohol problem. You have a brain problem. What are you doing to fix your brain? So there's certain things that we do on a daily basis. People in long-term recovery, and anybody in the program will tell you these are things you can do. You can be in AA, you could be in NA, you can be in GA, you could be doing church, you could be doing a Buddhist-based program, you could be doing the Red Road to Recovery. Doesn't matter. There are certain things that you do every day. Number 1, when you get up in the morning, you have a routine. And part of the routine is that you get quiet, whether that's prayer, meditation, putting on meditation music, but you quiet your mind, right? You read something related to recovery. Just for today, one day at a time. Easy does it. There's dozens and dozens, Jesus calling. There's dozens of devotionals that you can read because you're trying to put good stuff into your brain. So you're quiet, you read, you stretch, take a moment. You have this physical body. The body hurts. It hurts because you don't use it properly. It hurts because you don't feed it properly. You don't give it adequate nutrition, and you don't drink enough water because you're slamming 5 Red Bulls and smoking 2 packs a day and drinking 2 pots of coffee, and you wonder why you feel like crap. So you stretch, and the very process of stretching, you can do yoga, you can do the gym, you can do any personal stretching program, but that process releases endorphins into your body, makes you feel better. Do it every single day. Quiet time, some type of reading, stretch, and then make a plan. I know it's trite, but people don't plan to fail. People fail to plan. You have to have a plan for your recovery. Are you going to a meeting today? Is it going to church today? Are you meeting with somebody in the program today? Are you talking to your sponsor today? What is your plan? Now, if your plan is to go out with your old friends to your old hangout and not drink, guess what? Probably should get a different plan. That's not going to work so good. And you have no plan, and you're driving down in the old neighborhood, and all of a sudden your car goes into autopilot, and you're pulling into the trailer park, and you're going up to the door saying, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Knock, knock, knock. And there you are. 2 weeks later, use it again. You got to have a plan. Make a plan, go to a meeting, work an active program. Why are we doing all of that? What's the point? The point of doing all of that is so that you can reprogram and rewire your own brain. Your brain is wired. If you're early in recovery, your brain is wired. Oh, I don't like the way I feel. I'm angry. He pissed me off. She's a bitch. Oh, that guy cut me off in traffic. My back hurts. I feel sick. I'm sad. The dog died. Any reason at all that you don't like the way you feel, your brain is wired. Your solution is to shove a chemical in your face or in your arm. Recovery is learning how to feel all those normal, ordinary emotions that everybody on the planet feels without shoving a chemical in your face. And the way you learn how to do that is by reprogramming and rewiring your brain. If you haven't seen Joe Dispenza Rewired, why don't you check him out? Now, Joe learned how to make money doing what I've been teaching for the last 20 years, and more power to him. And there's a half a dozen other people on TV, on channel, on YouTube that will tell you this is what you do to reprogram and rewire your brain. Of course, one of the biggest things is learning how to meditate. And that's a whole separate talk, but we can talk about formal meditation and what you need to do to get your brain rewired. And literally, your brain makes new connections. Doesn't matter how old you are, your brain will rewire. And then the old pathways die off through a process known as neural snipping. Your brain goes in there and snips away the old neurons and decreases those old connections so that 5 years into recovery, 10 years into recovery, something horrible happens and it doesn't even cross your mind. Well, I feel really bad. I think I'll go take a drink. I think I'll go use. It's gone. That's neural repatterning. That's a program for recovery. Thanks for joining us. This is Dr. Tom. If you like this content, please hit like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, share, and check out the suggested videos if you would on the way out. Thanks again.